Hey, good afternoon, everybody. It's Mike. It is Tuesday, the 17th of May. This is your daily recap, and quite the interesting day here as we're just off the highs here after Powell spoke, and the market gapped up. We had a very large gap up today. You can see this here on the 5-minute chart. Here was our close, and we gapped all the way up, and we opened, we dipped, held the 8-day on the SPY, pushed up. Powell started talking. We sold off during his talking, and here we are back, highs of the day. Let's talk about this. SPY held the 8-day bounce. We're in a gap here. This gap goes up to roughly 411.60 area. And then your 21-day, which is right now at 413.78, would be your next area. Powell didn't say anything new. Okay. He did not do himself any favors with this interview. He made it sound like the Fed is flying by the seat of its pants and really had no real clear path on what to do here. And they're just kind of, his big statement, we need to get inflation back to 2%. But, that just seems like a pipe dream here. Bottom line is the market said we don't care and we're moving back up. And I would think we could squeeze to the 21-day here, which is where we broke down from Fed day over the next day or so if we really want to push. What was good today? There wasn't a lot that was easy to trade in this market today. AMD had a big day, called this out early, flow on the weekly 100s right off the bat. And nice push here above the 50-day for the first time in quite some time, since all the way back on the end of March. We'll keep an eye on this one. It has a little gap that's sitting up here that it can go in and fill. A lot going on here at AMD. This one looks pretty good. NVIDIA still stuck above the 8-day, gapped up, but really no power on it today. Microsoft was so strong yesterday, gapped up, but really no power on it today. Apple highs of the day, pushing the 8-day here, finally getting itself up there. Amazon finally above the 8-day, had a huge rally post Powell. Look at this candle here in this next one. Nice big move on that one as well. You take that aside, it's kind of been a wishy-washy day in the markets. Other than that, we had this big gap up, but the semis held up. Qualcomm was strong today, new highs of the day here. Micron also strong, new highs of the day. Western Digital also very strong today. NVIDIA's just stuck right now, guys. It just doesn't want to go. The financials are strong here, new highs of the day on it. Citigroup with Warren Buffett buying got a big pop. I don't trust them. Energy, another strong day, new all-time highs on the XLE, remains very strong. We saw action again in names like LLY pushing back up. Merck, new highs here today. BMY, they continue to stay in these names. We saw massive flow in Mosaic. Mosaic, they hit the September 70 calls today, pushed up here above the 50-day, now sitting at it. A lot of time on this. Mosaic, the fertilizer, big move there. CF also another big order into that one. That was in the August 115. So these are, fertilizer names, very, very strong moves there. You take this aside, they continue to play with some of the beaten up names. UPST, another big day into this gap here. Here's your 8-day. That'll be the big test tomorrow. And I'm looking for a push up in the market. So, they could have dumped this market of Powell. They didn't. I'm looking for a fill of this gap and then maybe a push up to the 21-day. And then will be our big test in the markets to see where we go from there. So with that said, I hope everybody's doing good. Have a great night. By the way, we do have a gap sitting down here. Is this over? Nobody knows, guys. And I think that's the most important question to ask yourself. Nobody knows whether this is over or not. You have a nice little rally here. You've trapped shorts after gapping up down here, and now room to the 21-day, which will be your big decision point. So everybody have a wonderful night. I'll catch you in the morning and enjoy.